The countdown continues. Just a few days left before we say goodbye to 2020 and hello to 2021. In today's episode, I'm going to be sharing with you what is the fourth universal law. And this one is a very important one in terms of if you want to live a balanced life, if you want to live a fulfilling life. So if you want to know what this universal law is, well, stay tuned and watch. This is Alexandra Villarroel Abrego, and I welcome you to another episode of AlexandraTV. Today we are continuing with our mini-series, our end-of-year series, where I share with you what are the 9 universal laws that are governing this world, the universe, and of course, your reality and your life. As I've already mentioned, each and every one of these 9 universal laws are directly connected and aligned with one of the 9 levels of the A.V.A. pyramid, the 9 stages of personal and professional development. Now, if you don't know what the A.V.A. pyramid is, if you haven't downloaded your free poster of the A.V.A. pyramid yet, well, make sure you go ahead and do that. You can go in the description below this video. You can also click on the link that will appear on the screen. And like that, you get to download it for free. Of course, you get to print it. You can put it on your wall. You can put it in a workbook, whatever it is. But like that, you'll always see where you're at on your growth. And every level of your life will demand that you master another universal law. The first level of the A.V.A. pyramid was the level of awareness. The second level was the level of change. The third level was a level of awakening. But after awakening, what comes after? It's transformation. Because change and transformation are very different. Change is you change the things that you're doing and your habits and the things around you. But transformation is an inner work. It's something that happens within, really. It's transforming who you are and becoming someone completely new. The best way that I can describe the level of transformation for you is that, there's the caterpillar that becomes the butterfly. The transformation is when the caterpillar is inside of that cocoon and it is becoming that butterfly. That's really what it is. But here's what happens in this process, which is very interesting, is that this caterpillar goes through a different cycle, right? The first part of his life, the first cycle is him being the caterpillar. Then it's in the cocoon for a season. And then after that, it moves on to another season. And that's what this universal law is all about. This universal law is called the law of rhythm. Everything in this world is rhythmic. Everything in this universe, everything in this human experience that we're all going through has rhythms, it has seasons, it has cycles. I don't know about you, but when I hear the word rhythm, I kind of associate it to music. And here's what's kind of very interesting about this association. There's been a lot of research that has been done over the past few decades, and perhaps you've already seen videos like these online where they're going to put, like, let's say sand or maybe grains of salt or grains of sugar on, let's say, a glass table, right? And then they put a speaker with bass, next to the glass table or on it. And then depending on the sound and the rhythm that is transmitted out of this speaker, the grains are going to move in a different shape. But one thing that all of these shapes that are different have in common is that they all start circularly, right? They're all a circle. And it's very interesting because we live in a patriarchal society that has taught us that there's this timeline in life. The word timeline basically tells us that everything is linear, that we need to follow a timeline, but that's not how life is. In reality, life and time and everything is circular. It is circular. Think about it, the Earth going around the sun, all of the planets in the solar system, they're turning in circles. They're not lined, the seasons throughout the year, the 8 holy days. This is exactly why at A.V.A. Enterprises, when we decided to plan the A.V.A. launches of the new versions of all of our programs, which is going to happen over the next few months, we planned the dates, not in a linear way, but in a circular way, by following the 8 holy days of the year, of the sacred wheel of the year. Where I'm trying to get with all of this is that your life, just like the caterpillar that becomes the cocoon and then the butterfly, is just a series of cycles, of seasons. Life has different seasons, the way that Mother Earth does. And the moment you understand this, the moment you understand that after winter will come spring, and after spring, summer, and then fall, and then winter again. And it's a constant cycle, of seasons, and it's just rhythms, the rhythms of life. That's the moment that you become more balanced. That's the moment that you become more at peace, and that you become more fulfilled. So try to see how in 2021 you can really apply this universal law. The universal law of rhythm, and how you can live a more rhythmic, if I could say like that, life, following the cycles and rhythms of this world. Believe me, you will live a much more peaceful and zen life by doing that. Now, of course, talking about 2021, well, I want to be there with you. I want to have the privilege of being your coach all throughout the next year. And this is why at A.V.A. Enterprises, we have formulated, I keep on saying that, the 3 different formulas, the diamond formula, the platinum formula, the gold formula, which are basically 3 different options that you have for having me as your coach. And if you want to spend 2021 with me and with thousands of other people who just like you want to master these laws and beyond, want to succeed in their personal and professional life, well, this is the time to do it. This is the time to take action. If you want to have all the details in the description below this video, you'll find the link. You'll be able to enroll to one of these formulas, but do it fast because, before the end of the year, we're closing up so that we can start all together 2021. So that is it for today's universal law. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for the next one. Of course, activate the notification bell and subscribe to AlexandraTV so that you don't miss out on anything, especially not our YouTube live special on January 1st. So that is it for today, and I will see you tomorrow.